BTS news today in the entertainment world. The name Jungkook, the youngest member of the legendary boy band BTS, is familiar. At a young age, Jungkook has achieved success that goes beyond many people's dreams. However, behind the glitter of the stage and the camera spotlight, there are many other sides that are not known to the public. This article tries to explore stories, speculations, and hidden facts about Jungkook that may have never been discussed in depth. Jungkook, more than an idol. Jungkook is known as a very talented singer, dancer, and music producer. However, few know that his career journey began from an uphill battle at a very young age. As a teenager, Jungkook had to leave his hometown of Busan to pursue his dream in Seoul. This big decision certainly involves many sacrifices, including leaving the family and a normal childhood. What many people don't know is how Jungkook almost chose a different career path. Before joining Big Hit Entertainment, now HYB, he received thean from many major entertainment agencies in South Korea, including JYP Entertainment, SM Entertainment, and Cube Entertainment. However, Jungkook's decision to choose Big Hit Entertainment was influenced by an unexpected factor: RM, the leader of BTS. Jungkook once mentioned that when he saw RM, and he felt confident that he wanted to work with someone who had a strong charisma and vision like RM. Difficulties that are hidden behind a smile. One aspect that is rarely known to the public is the mental struggle that Jungkook experienced during his career journey. As the maknae, youngest member, of BTS, the expectations directed at her are often very high. He is not only expected to follow in his seniors' footsteps, but also to constantly improve itself in every aspect, whether in singing, dancing, or interacting with fans. Behind the scenes, this pressure sometimes makes Jungkook feel anxious and exhausted. In several interviews, other BTS members revealed that Jungkook is the type of person who is very hard on himself. He often practiced late into the night, even when the other members were already resting. His persistence was indeed one of the factors that made him so talented, but it is also a cause of stress that he has to deal with in silence. One of the moments that showed Jungkook's human side was when he cried at the BTS Love Yourself concert. Her tears express her gratitude to fans, but it also shows the emotional pressure he feels as an artist who always tries to give his best. Rumors and scandals. What really happened? As a global superstar, Jungkook is inseparable from the media spotlight and public speculation. One of the cases that had become a hot topic of conversation was rumors about his personal life. In 2019, Jungkook became the center of attention after a report that he was involved in a minor accident in Seoul. Although the police assured that there were no serious victims and the matter was resolved peacefully, the rumors circulating at that time made the public speculate further. In addition, Jungkook's amorous life is also often a topic of interest. From alleged relationships with fellow celebrities to small interactions that go viral on social media, many fans and the media are trying to find out more about his personal life. However, what many people don't know is how Jungkook responds to these things. On several occasions, he confirmed that he prefers to focus on his career and keep his relationship with fans as a top priority. The artistic side is not much exposed. Although known as a singer and dancer, Jungkook has many other talents that are rarely widely exposed. He is a talented visual artist with excellent drawing and painting skills. Jungkook often shares his art through social media, and fans are fascinated with the detail and creativity in each of these pieces. In addition, Jungkook also showed great interest in music production. The songs he produces, such as Still With You, reflect the emotional side and maturity in music. The creative process behind these songs is often a reflection of his personal life experiences and feelings, something that makes fans feel closer to him. Jungkook's relationship with other BTS members. One thing that should not be overlooked is how Jungkook views the other BTS members as his own family. In many interviews, he often mentions that the members of BTS are the ones who always support and guide him. As a maknae, he often jokes with other members, but also show deep respect for them. What little the public knows is how this relationship was formed through the difficult experiences they went through together. From times where they almost gave up due to industry pressure to moments where they achieved great success, Jungkook and the other BTS members have built a very strong bond. Jungkook and personal freedom. Between idol and everyday life. Behind all his achievements, Jungkook is an ordinary human being who also longs for personal freedom. Many fans may not realize that as a global celebrity, Jungkook's life is often constrained by tight schedules and public attention. In several interviews, Jungkook has mentioned that he wants to feel simple things, like walking down the street without being recognized or enjoying dinner in a restaurant without being surrounded by cameras. However, Jungkook also showed that he understands his responsibilities as a public figure. He always tries to maintain a professional attitude and provide the best for his fans, even if it means sacrificing some aspects of your life. Fan support that never goes out. One of the reasons why Jungkook is able to survive in the midst of pressure is because of the relentless support from fans. ARMY, as BTS fans are called, has always been a source of strength for Jungkook. In various moments, he showed his gratitude to fans through emotional messages and dedicated looks. However, what is rarely known is how Jungkook personally reads and listens to feedback from fans. He often mentions that criticism and fan support help him become the best version of himself. Behind the superstar, Jungkook's case is not only about rumors or scandals, but also about struggle, dedication, and a complex life behind the spotlight of the entertainment world. As an ordinary human being, Jungkook has a vulnerable side and a dynamic life, which is far from the perfection that is often associated with idol figures. However, what makes his story so inspiring is how he continues to strive to improve and give his best, despite facing enormous pressure from industry and the public. Jungkook's human side reminds us that behind the title Golden Magne and perfection on the screen, he was someone full of curiosity, humility, and dedication to his work and the people he loved. Jungkook's story teaches us that success is not just about natural talent, but it's also about hard work, perseverance, and the courage to face challenges. Although pressure from the public can be intimidating, Jungkook chooses to remain true to himself and continues to look for ways to grow, both as an artist and as an individual. For his fans, Jungkook is a reflection of a dream come true. However, he is also a symbol of a person who is not afraid to show his weakness, asking for help when needed, and celebrate small victories in the midst of a long journey towards bigger dreams. Jungkook's case is not about controversy or astonishing secrets. Rather, it is a story about how a young boy from Busan managed to transcend all boundaries and expectations to become a global icon. And for all of us, it's a reminder that no matter how much pressure or obstacles we face, there is always room to grow, learn, and become the best version of ourselves. That way, maybe what the public doesn't know about Jungkook isn't a big secret or a hidden mystery, but rather the simple fact that he, like us, is just a human being who tries to live his life with meaning and passion. Jungkook's global impact beyond music. In addition to being known as an artist with extraordinary talent, Jungkook also had a significant impact outside of the music world.